First sighting. I was maybe 11 years old. It was summer, so my brother, he was about 13, and I were home alone. It was approaching mid-morning and I was still asleep when something suddenly woke me up. I raised my head and saw a boy that looked just like my brother, short dark hair, red shirt, clearly a young boy, standing in my door frame. As soon as I spotted him, he darted away. His face was very blurry, but I have bad eyesight and obviously didn't have my glasses on because I had literally just woken up, so I kind of just grumbled to myself and got up. I went downstairs to hang out with my brother about an hour later and asked why he had woken me up, but he swore up and down that he had no idea what I was talking about. He is a notoriously terrible liar, his eyes sparkle mischievously when he lies, and terrified of anything paranormal, so I believed him and kind of just didn't know what to make of it. Second sighting. I was 21. I was at my workplace, a secular preschool located in the basement of a big old church. Not unusual if you know anything about New England LOL. We were months and months into the school year, we had our routines, I was comfy with the building, and I knew the kids' personalities well. I was at the sink in the bathroom, down the hall and around a corner from the classroom, with 3 boys. One boy, we'll call him T, had finished washing his hands and was waiting up against the wall for the other 2 boys, W and G, to finish washing their hands. T was a very sweet innocent kid, not a sly/mischievous bone in his body. He once burst into tears when another child joked that the amount of snow we'd gotten overnight was going to cover the whole school because, and I quote, while sobbing, "I love school and don't want it to go away." I was only watching him out of the corner of my eye because W plus G were very playful and also BFFs and they were needing most of my attention plus lots of prompting to finish washing their hands LOL. Out of the corner of my eye, I see T haul ass around the corner and back toward the classroom, his short blonde hair, his red shirt, and his blurry face. I assumed it looked that way because, he was moving at a high speed in my periphery, sprinting full tilt away from me. I call out after him and run up to the corner and look around it, couldn't go further because I needed to keep W plus G in my sight, knowing I should see him in the very long hallway, but the hall is empty. There's no way he could have gotten to the end of the hall and back into the classroom yet. I start panicking. I know I can't go looking for him until I get the other boys back in the classroom, so I run back into the washroom to grab them, but then T emerges from a toilet stall that was in the opposite direction than the one blurry face ran. He's looking very shy and giggly and he just quietly goes, "Ha, I tricked you." And then goes back to his spot against the wall. "You sure did, buddy." Got all the kids back to the classroom and was too busy to think much more about it after that. So yeah. I'm 24 years old now, haven't seen it since, but wonder about it often. Does anyone know WTF this lil dude could be? I've read theories about ghosts like choosing not to show certain parts of themselves if they think the sight could be disturbing. There's also those Japanese no-face ghosts. It never felt scary or malicious. It was always just playful, genuinely felt like a child's energy both times. I just worry about this lil ghost boy.